100% new development neighborhood in Villajoyosa with exclusive, gorgeous views of the Mediterranean Sea and surrounded by nature. Let's explore it together. Today's video is starting right on the Playa de Torres, which is the beach. As you can see, it is not entirely sandy beach. It's more like a wild, natural beach of its kind. It's sand mixed with a little bit of pebbles. And honestly, this area of Playa de Torres, is one of the most unique and underrated beach areas in the Costa Blanca. Obviously, it belongs to Villajoyosa, but it feels completely different from the busy urban part. As you can see, it has a very nice walking promenade with plenty of seating area, very natural looking, and the beach reminds of a virgin area without barely any kind of people at all. It is quiet, peaceful, and very natural. The water is crystal clear turquoise color. And this is because there is not only sand, but there is pebbles here, which makes it look cleaner. And it's surrounded by pine trees and protected green areas and all other typical trees like olive trees. And obviously, the brand new developments that are just being built right now. It has a low density too, which makes it not as crowded even in summer months. Obviously, right now it's not as summertime, but even when it was, this area was not too overcrowded at all. And overall, it attracts people looking for some quietness rather than a nightlife or busy bar, pub style, somewhere where people can live in peace, surrounded by nature, in a great climate with quality of life and safety. This is basically what this area was created for. Mostly, the area is the people who are attracted to it, let's say it like this, are Northern Europeans, Dutch, Norwegians, Germans, British expats looking for a peaceful life, a peaceful place but close to Benidorm and other international towns and cities, Spanish families with high income or those who want their second home here in Spain, retirees, and of course, remote workers, digital nomads, who want some nature and good connections. So the good news is that it's not touristy, it's not crowded, it's a quality of life zone actually, which just fits perfectly for a lot of people. Right nearby all these buildings, you can see that this is a part of the natural park. There are several areas, nature's areas, where you can go for a walk. These are paths going all around the mountain. It's ideal for hiking or just for a day inside of the nature. Obviously, there's recycling bins, there's areas for picnic, and this is how the beach part and the green part, the nature's part, looks like from here. As you can see, it is quite vivid. There's quite a lot of people going back and forth, exploring and enjoying the views. And if you like nature, if you love sports in nature, this area must be perfect for you. In general, this is very, very new place. There are some buildings, not on this side, but slightly towards the left. There's some buildings who are not that new, but all this entire area are new developments. I think the oldest building that exists here in particular is probably around 3 to 4 years old maximum. All the rest of them are either being built right now or they will be built shortly or have just been built recently. This is a growing neighborhood, and honestly, a lot of people might say, well, yes, of course, it is gorgeous, but we feel like it doesn't have that many services just yet. there's no big supermarkets in walking distance, etc. Yes, and that is because it's brand new. There are projects for it, and right at the top of this neighborhood, we'll see it towards the end of the video. There is a main conventional road that connects Benidorm with Villajoyosa. And that is where there will be probably shortly supermarkets, and there's going to be plenty of businesses nearby. Shortly, pharmacies will open up, and maybe even 24-hour supermarkets, bakeries, cafes. There probably will be quite a lot of businesses on the upper part of this brand new neighborhood. But everything takes time, and honestly, being surrounded by tourism a whole year long and seeing so many people everywhere in surrounding towns, this feels like an oasis of peace. So it's absolutely fine with all the people who are here that it's not overcrowded with different types of businesses. It can be very easy to go to the supermarket, take public transport, a car, a bicycle, but it's better than having everything packed up on the streets and it being noisy when you try your best to relax in your brand new home. Let's talk about the property prices in this area, because people might say, well, it is brand new, but it is Villajoyosa. It's not Benidorm though. So what about the prices? Is it as cheap as other parts of Villajoyosa actually are? And the truth is that no, the general price level is more expensive than central Villajoyosa. And why is that, you ask? Well, first of all, because it's right on the beachfront. It's in walking distance towards the beach. It has a low density of residents, which is very demanded. There's actually a high demand to live in this area, which skyrockets the prices a little bit. And there is very limited availability for land. There's just only that much where you can actually build properties. So once that's over, that's it. That's the neighborhood. That's the area. There's not going to be more than that. So it is almost like an exclusive part of Villajoyosa. The typical prices of new built apartments with sea view are ranging from about 320,000 euros for 2 to 3 bedroom apartments up to more than 1 million. But mostly more than 1 million are, or starting from 500,000 euros, are penthouses, attics, roof terraces, exclusive spectacular views, or houses. There's a couple of houses here as well, brand new developments. And there's also some exclusive developments such as Allen Bay or Astor. These places, they push prices up a lot. They're luxury developments, luxury properties, and obviously this also increases the market price a little bit. If it's for resale apartments, not on the front line of the beach, it can be somewhere from 250 to 160,000 euros for 2 bedrooms, and then starting from 300 something thousand euros for sea view resales. Cheaper homes barely exist in this zone. And villas or townhouses around the natural areas here are honestly premium, since it is a micro market. It is not comparable at all to the central Villajoyosa. It's like a paradise in a small exclusive area where only some people are able to live due to only a certain amount of properties being built. So once it's done, it's over, and no new properties will be built here ever, because it's surrounded by nature, natural parks, the sea, and the road. So there's only as much they're able to do here as what they're doing right now. The most exclusive properties are probably these ones right here in front. These might look like they're houses, but they're actually not. These actually are apartments. And these ones are one of the more expensive ones because they overlook directly to the sea. They have frontline views. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 12 neighbors here maximum, I think, in these apartments. And obviously they have the common areas with the swimming pool. It looks pretty exposed because of all the people who will be walking here, but these are the most expensive ones. One of the most expensive ones where an apartment might even have a price of €1,000,000. The rental market is very important. However, let me tell you that in this area, the rental market has a very limited supply. The thing is that here, mostly brand new owners are located, or these are the companies who created the properties and they sold it to investment funds or to any kind of company to use it as a touristic rentals. For example, the apartment building that we've seen right in the mountain, that one has a lot of the apartments on holiday rentals. These are like luxurious, exclusive holiday rentals. But not a lot of people are living there whole year long, I think. These buildings, they do have whole year long property owners, but there's also some who we've seen have a touristic license on the door, which means that obviously it can be used in summer or any other time of the year for a touristic rent in case the owners do not live here a whole year long. So long-term rentals are actually very limited. We've seen maybe one or two in this area. There's really not a big amount of them at all. And if there are, the prices for 2 bedrooms will be starting from €1,100 to 1.5, probably a month, €1,500 a month. And if it's a front line, if it's a sea view, it can go anywhere between 1,800, so €1,800 to €2,800 a month. These are more or less the long-term rentals, if any, in this area. Short-term rentals are highly demanded in summer, and obviously you're by the beach. This is a very quiet area surrounded by nature. Oh, look at that, by the way. See, there's some of the duplexes. These are like apartments that have 2 floors. Some of these are also for a short-term rent. By the way, we've seen these. And they're rented out, especially in summer, extremely popular. So this would be like a very good investment in the property if you want to rent it out afterwards as short term. Don't forget that if you need any type of property here in the area in Costa Blanca, or maybe you're looking for a nice investment or your dream home here in Spain, feel free to contact us and we'll help you out to find your forever home. Even if it's here in Villajoyosa, the most exclusive area of Villajoyosa, Playa de Torres. So as for the short-term rentals, they're highly demanded and the prices jump enormously. From €150 a night to 350, even €400 a night, depending on season and on the type of properties. This is not the cheapest place to live, as you could have seen by now, but it is true that it is one of the best quality of life areas available right here next to Benidorm, Villajoyosa, and Alicante. One of the biggest advantages of this place too is the access to Villajoyosa city center and Benidorm. By car to Villajoyosa city center, you will reach it in about 4 to 6 minutes, and Benidorm you'll reach it in about 8 minutes. The tram stop line 1 that connects Alicante, Campello, Benidorm is also nearby. The airport of Alicante which is one of the most important airports, by the way, in Spain, is 35 to 40 minutes away from here. So basically you get nature, beach, privacy, but still near everything. Also, the Villajoyosa hospital is just a few steps away. It's literally slightly higher up the street and towards the right. So it's a giant public healthcare hospital that's being expanded due to this brand new neighborhood too. This is one of the main reasons. And it's located here nearby. So if something happens, you have a very fast access to doctors. Obviously, supermarkets, pharmacies, etc., slightly further away, but still very manageable. And the shopping mall, the marina, is also located not too far away. It's quite an easy access, and probably and almost surely this area soon, the upper part where the white building at the end of this road is, the upper part will be packed up with different services and supermarkets and different types of shops and businesses that are needed for this brand new neighborhood. So soon enough, this place will have everything it needs nearby. But the most important things are already here, which is nature, beach, privacy, quality of life, safety, etc. In general, the good part is that it's almost zero noise, unless you have noisy neighbors, but I don't think so. Highly improbable with the type of people that are purchasing in this area, with the lifestyle that people have, it's highly improbable. And there's no skyscrapers that create constant shade on your property, on your windows. The apartment buildings are strategically placed so that each one of the buildings would have sunshine almost a whole day long, which is great, especially if you want to live here a whole year long and not just use it for a accommodation, for a touristic accommodation. Right there, by the way, is where the brand new businesses probably will be located for this neighborhood. So really close to it. You can see it. It's probably 200, 300 meters from here, not more than that. So no skyscrapers, there's a clean water and clean beachfront. It's perfect for paddle surf, snorkeling, kayaking, water sports in general. Protected natural surroundings, great walking routes, by the way, and coastal paths. It's ideal for those people who want calm and quiet life, but not like party life. And it contrasts wonderfully with Benidorm, the area that has it all, but it's slightly more noisy, depending obviously on what it is, because Poniente Beach is also an incredible part of Benidorm suitable for whole year living. But in general, Benidorm is slightly more loud than that. This is authentic nature and paradise for whole year living. And it is very safe. The main part is that obviously here people look for peace, high quality of life, and residential area close to the sea but still near all these services. We've just mentioned that you have the sea nearby, you have all the parks, all the areas to do some sports and have walks in the nature. You have shopping malls nearby, supermarkets, big chains of supermarkets are also located quite close from here. Maybe not like truly walking distance, not just yet, but they are here nearby and they're available. Different types of shops and businesses and schools, public transport, easy way towards the highway, towards the airport. Plenty of services are available here nearby and people know it. The only downside part probably is that you will need a car if you need to go slightly further along, unless until this area is fully developed and they create everything that's needed here nearby, which will be happening in the future. Maybe not immediate future like right now, but in the nearby future, it definitely will be. Plus, it is highly priced, which means that automatically not everyone are able to afford a property in this particular area. But when you are here, when you walk down its streets that are filled up with fruit trees, lemon trees, orange trees, there's even grenades, there's olive trees, and many more. When you have a walk here, it's so peaceful, it's so quiet. In some of these apartment buildings, there's already people living in them. But it definitely feels like this place is just starting its history. It is true that there's also a camping right here nearby, which is this one here on the right side. The promoters, the ones who are building the properties here, the companies, they tried to purchase this land of the camping, but they did not sell. So there is still a camping here, but it's not noisy. It's a quiet place. It's a peaceful place. So obviously it's not disturbing any of the neighbors here nearby. And look at how many properties with different types of design are being created here. And the truth is that almost all of these properties have outside exterior space. With all the great weather that we have, we do spend quite a lot of time outside, and having a big terrace to enjoy the sunshine and gorgeous weather of Costa Blanca in Spain, this is almost a must for a lot of these properties, which is one of the reasons why almost all the developments have a big outdoor area of any kind to make sure that people will be able to enjoy everything that our Mediterranean climate has to offer. This place has a very, very bright future in front of it, don't you think? This is the brand new area of Villajoyosa. Absolutely incredible. All brand new construction. Some of them are on plan even still. Others are already in process of building and will be ready by 2026. Some of them are ready now. If you would like to investigate this area and maybe find some dream home here at the beginning of Villajoyosa, surrounded by nature and stunning sea views, contact us, or you can also contact this real estate company, which is Elysian Homes Spain, specialized in this particular area. Thank you for accompanying us, and we'll see you in a brand new video. Goodbye.